We here at Empirical Education would like to share with you an exciting development in the area of school-based research, an online program evaluation system that we call MeasureResults. MeasureResults is a suite of web-based tools designed to help school system administrators conduct rigorous research. Now let's take a quick look at how MeasureResults can help fill your district's needs. Schools are filled with innovative ideas, products, and programs. Teachers can use interactive technologies to enhance their lesson plans, and students can collaborate with other classrooms through social networking venues. But of course, with increased accountability regulations, decision makers need quantifiable evidence about how these programs work for their specific population. Most school systems have become more efficient at collecting and warehousing large amounts of data, including student and teacher background and performance information. Though schools and districts can use this data to track historical progress, many lack the statistical tools needed to calculate actual impacts and predictive trends in order to determine which of these programs are truly making a difference for their students. This is where MeasureResults can help. MeasureResults allows schools to leverage the information in their data warehouses in order to evaluate new and existing innovations, thus fulfilling accountability requirements and, most importantly, providing solid evidence to inform programming and purchasing decisions. MeasureResults is delivered securely and conveniently through the web. Users can easily carry out research studies in 3 basic steps. First, users log into the system and design their study by answering a series of questions regarding the nature of the program that they want to evaluate. Users are then asked to provide the data needed to run the appropriate analyses. In a few days, users are able to view the results of their study in a confidential, easy-to-understand 2 to 3 page report. Now let's head over to the actual program.
Here is the sign-in page for MeasureResults. MeasureResults runs on our dedicated secure servers and is protected with VeriSign security, as shown by the VeriSign logo. Logins are confidential and secure. Once we sign in, we'll be brought to the landing page. Here we are logged in as a user from the Rossmoor Unified School District. Rossmoor can have several MeasureResults users, and these users will share the same MeasureResults environment. This is helpful if several staff are working collaboratively on one study, or if different staff want to conduct different studies. Rossmoor has already started 2 studies, one where a report has been uploaded and one where the design hasn't yet been completed. If we click New Study, we'll be taken to the Study Design page to answer questions about the design of the study. The details of the study are defined here: what it's called, what program will be evaluated, where it was used, what measures we're interested in, and so on. The questions are broken up into categories to facilitate the design process. If we exit out of the study, we can return later and continue where we left off. Now we'll select a study that is partway through the design process. The first page that we see is the status page, which gives me instructions on the next step of the process. Here we find that the study design hasn't yet been completed, and we can select the Study Design tab to continue. Previous questions can always be changed by clicking the Edit button, and previous categories can be accessed by clicking on the category header. You can go back to previous categories to make changes or simply to view your previous answers. Now we'll go back and select a study that has already been completed. The status page now tells us that we've completed the study design and displays a summary that has been generated from the questions that have been answered. If the summary doesn't generate the right study questions, the study design can still be accessed and answers can be edited until the summary reflects my intended study design. Once I'm satisfied with the summary, I receive instructions to go to the Data tab, where I can download a data request in the form of an Excel file, fill it out with the information requested, and upload the completed file to the system. As with all interactions on our site, this data transfer process is safe and secure. Once the data has been uploaded, the MeasureResults system will check it for accuracy before analyzing the data. Within a few days, the system notifies me that a report is available. I'm now able to go to the Reports tab to download and view my 2 to 3 page confidential report. At this point, I've received the report and the study is considered complete.
We know how important it is for school administrators to base program decisions on reliable evidence of what works in their local setting. With MeasureResults, schools and districts now have an affordable option for building local research capacity and making program evaluation a routine and accessible priority.